the right things, you're going to make money. Right? You start serving clients, you start serving other people around you, you develop yourself as a leader, and help develop other leaders, you're going to get that reward. You're going to get compensated for those things because we all need that. All right, I got 3 kids and 1 on the way. I can't buy groceries off, hey, I have good intentions. You know, I need money for that stuff. I understand it. That's a byproduct of me doing the right thing.
We got 1 week.
Hope you got good intentions.
Come on. And so just finding out what's valuable to other people, right? And then being able to plug them in. But when it comes to that agent recruitment brochure, I usually don't even like to talk to people, especially if they're experienced. If they're a new agent, sometimes that's okay. If they're not in real estate because they want to have those resources of where they can go to take their test and everything. But when it comes to an experienced agent, I normally won't even talk about numbers. I won't talk about money. I'll talk about value. Here's the value that we have, and I'll show the value that we create. And I won't even go over that book. I won't even bring the book with me. I'll set up a second meeting. Well, why don't we have a follow-up where you can come into our office and we can sit down and we can start talking more about the logistics, because at that point I've already determined that person A has interest and B is ready to move on to the next step to learn more. And I don't seem so desperate. I'm not there like, oh, here's the book and we're awesome and here's our creed and we like all this stuff and you can make money and build a team and all that stuff. All that stuff is byproduct. They're going to want to know, why do I want to change? Can I create more success? That's all you're doing, is you're just a tour guide to say, hey, you know, here's City2Shore. Can you create more success here based on what's valuable to you? So a lot of different strategies there that you can use, but just finding out what's valuable to the other person, whether a new agent or whether they're an experienced agent, is always a great way to go. Ask questions, and listen. And it's always fun that if you're asking certain questions and then you hear certain things, to come back to that later in the conversation, right? If you and I are talking and there's a 20-minute conversation and I bring up things that you said in minute 3, at minute 19, you're going to be like, man, this guy was listening to me. It's the same thing with your clients, right? If they're walking around saying, hey, this, that, and the other, and then you bring that up later, well, remember when we were at the house and you said this? They're like, boom, you're listening to me. This person's paying attention to what I want. Use those same principles when you go to recruit individuals. Listen, listen, listen.
When it comes to recruiting both the experienced and the unexperienced into real estate, you have to go back to, why am I doing it? I mean, it would surprise people to know that, you know, I interviewed 3 people. I call it interview because that's important. I want them to be on my team. If they're on my team, I'm going to mentor them. If they're on my mentorship team, then they're going to be part of what I want to grow, how I want to grow. And I turned them down. I didn't like answers that they gave me. They want to be real estate agents. Great, let them go to RE/MAX. They weren't what I wanted to work with. They weren't. And I don't think in the long term they'd be successful. So that might surprise people that I said no. I don't want to.
There's value in that.
There is.
Absolutely. It's knowing what you want. It's having a definiteness of purpose. This is what I'm looking for. You don't achieve things by saying anything and everything that comes along. I'm jumping on board. Know what you want.
Right. Why are we doing it? Why are we doing it?
Why?
We're doing it because we want to grow our businesses, grow the company, develop ourselves as leaders, develop ourselves as mentors, develop ourselves in the real estate industry. If you can't portray that to a new person, you won't portray it to somebody who's been around a long time. Don't do it out here. You have people behind you. The first couple of people that I ever recruited, I brought, and Shelly sat and talked to them about it. Explained the company, because I really didn't know that. I didn't care. I said, I think they're going to be awesome. And they are. So don't operate out of fear. Step out, take the chance that you need to take, and build your business. You're in this for a reason. Build your business, and that's really important, right?
So, good job, man.
Thanks,
Jeff and I are resources for anybody. If you have any other questions, you want to talk more.
If you have somebody who you want to talk about City2Shore with, you can set it up with us.
Yep, absolutely. It doesn't matter which team you're on or anything, just bring it up.
Yes, you can come on my team.
Can you just clarify one thing? At one point in time, you said don't recruit above your ability to mentor somebody, and then a little later you said, well, don't hold back. You got a team. Can you just clarify a little bit?
Yeah,
different people. You know, if you're brand new, should you hold off, or should you expect your team just to?
So.